Happy New Year, everybody! I know that whole New Year's thing was a while ago, but this is my first video of 2023. I'm so excited. How are you guys doing? I've missed you guys. And I will have to say, someone is starting the new year off right because you look fantastic, my friend. At the beginning of this month, TikTok sent me and the rest of the world. They sent it to everybody. TikTok sent me their 2023 trend report and their predictions on how to make it big this year on their platform. So I thought we could go through it together and see how we can
absolutely dominate TikTok.
Oh man. Before we get into the video, you guys, something terrible has happened. 95% of the people who watch my content are not subscribed. Ugh. So please consider subscribing. Hitting that subscribe button is free and it really does support me so much as a creator, and you can always unsubscribe later. Let's get into the content. Here is the lovely PDF that TikTok has given us for their 2023 trend report. So let's read this introduction really quick. Welcome to the 2023 edition of What's Next, TikTok's annual global trend forecast. This report was designed to help marketers understand how consumers' wants and needs will change in the upcoming year and what that will mean for their strategies, both on and off the platform. We discovered each trend by analyzing TikTok videos, spotting patterns in creativity and behavior on TikTok, and unpacking what we saw with custom research. By pairing these insights with tips and tools to help you make content, we hope to give you everything you need to thrive at the cutting edge of marketing in 2023. I definitely think after looking over this PDF, it's definitely more centered towards brands and those who want to market their business on TikTok, but I think it can still be really valuable for the individual creator. But before we go any further, let's define what a trend actually is. The term is often associated with popular videos and audio clips, but we track trends at different speeds and sizes to give a more comprehensive understanding of global culture and creativity on the platform. So if we scroll down here a little bit, here we have what they're talking about, the TikTok speeds of culture. And the first one we have here is moments with this blue color, creative prompts that quickly gain traction and buzz, popular TikTok sounds, hashtags, and formats that everyone is suddenly using. Do we all remember the corn song?
For me, I really like corn.
This is an example, and you can see the life cycle is days to weeks, which is pretty short. Second, we have signals, new content patterns that reveal emerging behaviors and interests, shifting behaviors within specific categories or verticals, i.e., practicing multidimensional wellness or celebrating smaller luxuries. And the signals life cycle lasts a little bit longer, from months to a few years. And then lastly, we have forces, enduring large-scale behavioral transformations, major cultural shifts such as how communities form, where people discover new products, how creators wield influence, and more, and the life cycle of this is up to several years. I think when most people think about TikTok and about growing on TikTok, they think about the moments, whereas we can look at these different signals and forces as well that have much longer life cycles, and really understanding all three of these elements can help us understand how to best grow on the platform. If you want to dive in and learn even more about trends, you can check out the TikTok Creative Center that I'll make sure to link down in the description below. Up next on the PDF, we have a new era of confidence. Goodbye 2022, you were real, and now we're saying hello to 2023. 2022 was really the year that the world started to open up again after quarantine, and I think that had a large impact on TikTok creators and their content. Instead of just focusing on sharing traditional milestones, people opened up and really started sharing real moments of their individual journeys. Instead of it being all about the hustle, a lot of people slowed down, and working in an office became this foreign concept as more and more people moved into the digital space. This year, the community will inspire each other to make changes in their lives with newfound confidence. But in 2023, the platform's influence will will deepen. People will continue to reflect on their values in a world that's bringing inflation, health and climate issues, and personal stress. Amidst all that, they'll seek out new paths to success, happiness, and well-being, and TikTok will be a tool to help them find it. I do think this is a pretty general statement. They're not really saying anything specific here, and so if it doesn't end up happening that way, they can't really get called on it. But I do think they're right. I do think that the connections will continue to get deeper with the content on social media. But let's look at the 3 different things that we'll find in this report. So first, we're going to find the 3 key forces driving TikTok culture in 2023. Again, these are all predictions from TikTok and their research. 2, the underlying signals for each force, and then key takeaways and creative approaches to help you plan ahead. Let's look at trend force number 1. We have actionable entertainment. Tailor-made content on TikTok inspires people to take action. So let's read the overview here of what they mean by actionable entertainment. On other platforms, content is personalized based on broad identity categories or simple browsing histories. But on TikTok, content is curated based on what viewers find entertaining, so it captures their attention and trust. The attention comes from the quality of TikTok content. Creators are gifted storytellers who understand the value of humor, perfectly timed audio, pacing, and helpful advice, so they're able to quickly pull in their viewers. The trust is a result of who makes the content. When a viewer sees a video from a creator they can relate to, like someone with the same hair type as them, or from an expert, like a hairstylist with 20+ years of experience, they're more likely to take the information to heart. That's why ideas take off so quickly on TikTok and give people the confidence to take action. They're hearing compelling stories from real people. So here up in the what's next category is in 2023, TikTok first entertainment will inspire people to test out new products and ways of thinking and behaving. So if we look at a statistic down here on the bottom, among people who took an off-platform action as a result of a TikTok, 92% say they felt a positive emotion that ultimately resulted in an off-platform action. And then among people who took an off-platform action as a result of a TikTok, 72% say that they obtained reviews from creators they trust on TikTok more than any other platform. We're seeing these people take actions, taking recommendations from creators and going to other places to buy said products because they've seen reviews on TikTok. So that's something that's interesting, I think, to keep in mind. And then here we have a quote from the Latinapreneur. In 2023, knowing the platform's storytelling culture and how users best consume TikTok content will be key to create content that inspires an off-platform action. And honestly, I don't think that just goes for TikTok. If you want to succeed on a platform, you need to understand how the content works on that platform. And TikTok is no different. So understanding how TikTok works and really working to develop not only just creating content around the trends, which is something that TikTok is very known for, but truly the best creators on TikTok are going and creating their own space on the platform, which I think is really beneficial, not only from a creative side, but a business side as well. So now let's look at the 3 key signals for actionable entertainment. So signal 1, show, don't sell. Creators make tutorials that feature personal stories and fun storytelling styles like transitions. And that fuels the impact of their message. For example, if a creator makes a hair tutorial for her specific hair type and discusses the challenge of finding good products, she'll influence users because of her honesty and specificity. And you can see here 4 in 5 users say TikTok is very or extremely entertaining. And then popular hashtags to try, hashtag storytime, hashtag POV. So you can look at these and maybe you're not using these exact hashtags, but you're using hashtags that branch off of these in your content. And then we have signal 2, TikTok investigates. People come to the platform to uncover truths and debunk myths, which builds credibility and trust between creators and their viewers. For example, a nutritionist who challenges dubious dietary advice is going to build a stronger bond with their audience. And here we have another statistic which says 74% of TikTok users who took an action off platform as a result of TikTok say that comments provide helpful information. And I personally always love going to the comments section of different videos. One, because a lot of the time I think they're hilarious, but I think they can also provide helpful information on top of the content that's already being provided in the videos. And here are some other popular hashtags that they give for this signal, which is hashtag expectation versus reality and hashtag fact or cap. And then the third signal for this first category is customer to creator pipeline. When your brand has existing fans who make content on the platform, pay attention. Their organic videos can easily be boosted into influential ads. So cultivate relationships with those creators to help build genuine sponsorships. Now, obviously, this signal really, again, is going to be specific towards brands who are wanting to advertise their products on TikTok. From a creator standpoint, you can see how important it is to build a community on the platform. And then we have some popular hashtags to try, hashtag must-haves and hashtag TikTok made me buy it. So how do you jump into creating actionable entertainment? The best messages on TikTok are uplifting, funny, and personalized because that often means they're entertaining. Brands can build this entertainment value by using the editing techniques that the community has perfected, which are effective at keeping viewers' attention. So syncing audios to transitions, adding text overlays, and voice-over effects. And this is something you can take, obviously, as a creator, is if you want to make your videos a little bit more engaging, you can add these different things and maybe take one of these and try and perfect it. Maybe adding text overlays, maybe you have a specific text that you add over your videos so that your viewers start to make a connection between that text and you as a creator. Or maybe you're trying out different voiceover effects or syncing audios to different transitions. If I scroll down here, they do say tools to build your story. Honestly, these are so general, I don't think they're really helpful. They're just saying like, oh, you can use video templates, use AI to help you cut down different parts of your footage, or make sure you have a branded mission, things like that. So let's go past that. We have a brand spotlight. I will also make sure to link this PDF down in the description below so you guys can go and read the entire thing. But let's move on to trend force number 2, making space for joy. People are seeking more ways to take care of themselves and finding advice on TikTok. So the overview for this is, despite all the self-care advice out there, people are still burning out. So they're looking for meaningful self-care amidst an endless cycle of public health issues, work-life balance struggles, and personal hardships. Every day, people are changing their relationships with their jobs and letting go of anxieties about hitting traditional life milestones like getting married and having kids. They're being more vocal about what true happiness looks like for them and making space for fun. Joy is a massive through line for TikTok videos, so the platform is a perfect place for people to discover unique forms of humor, relaxation, and other content that allows them to prioritize themselves in the new year. So what's next for this specific trend force? In 2023, messaging on TikTok and beyond should speak to this desire for levity and encourage people to make more room for themselves. 50% of users say that TikTok boosts my mood, makes me feel happy / positive, which I think is great, but that also means that there's another 50% that says it doesn't. So I think having this balance of enjoying the creativity on the platform, but not letting it suck everything out of you, because I've heard from a lot of people, just in general, not even creators, but by spending a lot of time scrolling on TikTok, you get off of the platform and you don't really feel that great. So I think it's a balance of people prioritizing their time when choosing to go and scroll and consume content on the app, and also just truly appreciating the creators on the platform who are creating, these really, really funny videos. So let's go down to the key signals for making space for joy. The memeing of life. Humor is a universal language on TikTok for people to bond over while putting their own creative spin on popular formats and in jokes. On TikTok, memes often rely heavily on the use of popular sounds, which is one of the top creative elements that people leverage on the platform. So the 2022 memes that brought us joy, hashtag cornkid and hashtag teenage dirtbag. Sound really does play an important part on TikTok. This is a very sound on platform, so while there still will be people who watch it without sound, it's very heavily driven by the audio. So that's something to keep in mind as you go forward creating content, just really thinking how you can utilize the the trending sounds, the popular sounds on TikTok to boost your content. That doesn't mean you have to go and replicate the trend exactly, but understanding how to utilize that audio is going to be really crucial in your growth on the platform. Okay, let's scroll down here. Signal number 2, well-being your way. Users share everyday strategies and life hacks on TikTok that empower them to make space for themselves whenever they need. These personalized solutions cover anything from skincare tips to advice on living as a digital nomad instead of working a standard 9 to 5. Popular hashtags to try, hashtag inner child, and hashtag hot girl walk. Signal number 3, Little Lux. TikTok users highlight how they reward themselves at any budget level, which makes indulgence feel accessible and attainable. Hashtag formats like hashtag unwind with me show how creators pamper themselves and alleviate stress, whether it's with a fancy candle or a mud mask. Popular hashtags to try, hashtag treat yourself, hashtag unwind with me. How can you jump into this? How can you create content that aligns with this force? Joy is a growing factor in people's purchasing decisions worldwide, so it should be a key element of marketing strategies in 2023. Create TikTok content that helps people carve out joy for themselves or even provides it through humor, relaxation, and relatable points of view. Different creative approaches and tools can help you incorporate these elements into the videos you make for the platform. And some of the examples they give are ASMR, product demos, and TikTok styles and effects. And if you guys are interested, here is another brand example that you can check out. But let's go on here to our trend force number 3, community built ideals. TikTok's communities are relatable and supportive, which inspires people to make changes in their lives. I think TikTok is starting to make a shift where they're becoming more supportive, but TikTok is also known for having a kind of a brutal environment, and people in the comments can be really brutal, and as well as like on lives. Now, I know every single platform is going to have those people that are going to be negative no matter what, but I think TikTok, has had quite a few of those. Yes, I think they're making a shift, but it's not always the most supportive. Overview. TikTok communities are a cut above the rest because they're specific, and that's what helps them thrive at scale. The platform isn't just a place to find fellow moms and gamers, it's a place to connect with other hashtag tired moms who face the same day-to-day stressors that you do and get inspired by hashtag cozy gamers who prioritize laid-back, stress-free gaming. Hyper niche interests help users bond with each other. From there, they broaden each other's horizons. Maybe the hashtag tired mom on your FYP shows you a 5-minute hairstyle that she does on her daughter and you go and give it a try. Maybe the hashtag cozy gamer listens to specific music while they're playing, so you listen to those tunes too. Essentially, TikTok is not a town hall meeting, it's a space where people can find new ideas on how to explore their passions and live their lives. And as people seek out ways to break the status quo, they'll look to peers and role models who have the confidence to live the life they want to. So what's next? It's not just about aspiration, it's about users finding people who fundamentally understand them, which inspires them to change things for themselves. And again, I think this concept comes back to people just want real. They want to see real people, they want to see real experiences. And then that way they'll be able to connect even more to the creators. So if we scroll down here, TikTok is 1.8 times more likely to introduce users to new topics they didn't even know they liked. And then TikTok has become the go-to safe space for people to ask questions and start conversations. Think of a collection of clubs where people can find new ideas on how to explore their passions and live their lives. Then we have key signals for community-built ideals. Signal number 1, ask TikTok. People turn to the TikTok community to start new conversations and find unique answers to satisfy their every curiosity. Videos that teach audiences something interesting cut through the noise and help them inspire new behaviors and mindsets. And I'm glad they bring this up because it isn't just about creating entertaining content, because I think a lot of people think of creating entertaining content kind of like they were talking about with the force number 1 and how I have to be like a comedian to be successful on TikTok.
Hey, here's something I don't think a parent has ever said. The kids are upstairs playing with all their old Happy Meal toys.
But no, by educating people on something that you're passionate about or that you have a lot of experience with can also be a really great way to break through on the platform. So using popular hashtags like EduTalk or hashtag TikTok made me try it. Signal number 2, the support and positivity from TikTok communities highlights the value and growth that comes from varied perspectives and paths in life. Instead of relying on universal solutions, users are learning that there are infinite possibilities to achieve success on their own terms. Popular hashtags are hashtag growth mindset and hashtag advice. And then we have signal number 3, bestie behavior. Creators make videos of themselves in the midst of everyday activities like shopping, eating, and testing new products. The content is so relatable and accessible that viewers are often motivated to follow their lead by doing the same activity or buying a new product. So hashtag shop with me and hashtag come with me are popular. How to jump in. To connect with viewers, tap into niches. Don't be afraid to get specific and explore layered identities. If you're looking to target moms in their 40s, try speaking to the hashtag tired moms demographic, who are more close-knit and have a stronger community profile. Once you understand these groups, you can amplify the voices that define them and augment the honest, authentic conversations that people care about. Now, this brings up an interesting point because if you're making content on TikTok, you need to have in mind who you're making content for. And even if you want to start to define it by the hashtags that your audience members would use to define them. So don't think about it as hashtags you're using to define yourself in your content. Think about the hashtags that your audience members would use to define themselves and make the content accordingly. Here are the creative approaches to a try: teach people, be specific, polls, and debates. So just really trying to get that feedback from your audience of what kind of content they are really craving and what would be helpful and valuable to them. Let's go through everything we've just covered, okay? So we have the trends methodology, okay? We looked at small, medium, and large scale TikTok trends. So that's these moments, signals, and forces. And from all of that research, their key findings: in 2023, TikTok will empower users with the confidence to rethink their values and find new paths to success, happiness, and health. 3 relevant large scale trends will take over this new year. So then the prediction of the trends are actionable entertainment, making space for joy, and community-built ideals. You can use this report in 2 ways. Leverage the signals in here to build your 2023 plans and treat this as a springboard for tracking new signals as they emerge. So signal inspiration, leverage existing signals to build your plans. Try your hand at the creative approaches we noted for each trend force and see how those tactics ladder into your brand's objectives or your objectives as a creator. Using a few signals to plan out several content launches throughout the year lets you test the trends in different ways and maintain consistency in your message. What I want to pull out from that is don't be afraid to test things. By testing different content, different captions, different hashtags, what audience you're making content for, you'll really get a sense for who your content is best suited for. So don't be afraid to test things. Track new signals as they emerge on TikTok, as the trend forces in this report evolve throughout the year, because again, these are just predictions. We'll see new signals pop up on the platform, which provides brands with fresh ways to align with user behaviors and sentiments. You can track these signals yourself. Here are some tips on how to do this. Okay, so you can start with key questions. These will help you understand which trends are most relevant to you. So what are the key cultural forces shaping your audience? So how are users expressing themselves? How are communities forming, etc.? How is your category or vertical being transformed on TikTok? So new expectations, new formats, new interests. And then number 2, use key shifts to find signals. Look at trending hashtags, sounds, and creators within your category to spot new patterns. Check out searches related to the signals and communities most relevant to your audience, and browse our trend tools on the TikTok Creative Center. So making sure you're spending time, one, understanding the platform, and what comes with that is doing research on what is trending. And asking yourself these questions about your audience are really going to help give you an idea of how to shape your content throughout the year. So that concludes TikTok's 2023 trend report, and I'll make sure to link this down in the description below so you guys can go and check it out. And let me know in the comments, what plans do you have for your content in 2023. I'd love to hear them. And if you've been thinking about maybe trying out TikTok Live, make sure you check out this video that's going to give you all of the updated tips and tricks you need to have a successful live stream on TikTok. I love you guys. Thank you so much for watching my content, and I'll catch you on the next video. Bye, dudes.